Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I am using Cachet Tarot. I didn't see a creator on this one, but it's by Top Hat Publishing. If I can get that close enough. TopHatPublishing.com. Feel free to freeze frame and check that out if you'd like to. Supportive Oracle cards. Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish. Illustrated by Jesse Reish. Website's at the bottom there. Feel free to freeze frame and check it out. I believe it's hayhouse.com. Alright, Sagittarius. Okay, what's going on with these face down cards going on here? Okay, we'll find out. Oh! This, I haven't, no, I just saw that card. This is, I don't remember using this deck before, just to be fair. I've had it for quite a while, but I don't remember using it before. So I see some of the new pictures and I'm like, hey, that's a cool picture. Sagittarius, are you holding a secret? Oh, you can make something happen if you want to. The Magician is hidden on your side. You can take control of the situation if you want to. One of the ways you could do that is just by moving forward, just getting things moving, just getting things done. Even if we're going to use a work analogy, say you're a worker person, just a regular worker person, and then you got a manager to deal with. You just start moving, you just get quick permission, you just keep moving forward, you move it where you want it, you just decide where it should be, and you just get it done. Nobody's going to stand in your way. This is face down, saying you could have control of this situation if you really want it. Just by getting it done, just by moving forward. You are very liked where you are. I feel like you don't have to ask many questions, just kind of like, is it alright if I handle this? It's almost like, I don't even feel like it's not even sneaky in case that sounded off. It's kind of like, if you're a worker person and you got a manager, there's something that you're like, there's a project that you want to do something with. You just have to say, hey manager, do you care if I take over, or if I just go do some stuff with this project? They'll be like, that's fine, go do what you need to do. I don't feel like they're even going to challenge you on it. It'll go the way you want it to. The sun is, I'm realizing the sun is like, trying to get it close enough so you can see the picture. Hopefully it's, there we go. I do feel like you don't get much pushback. One of the reasons you're not getting much pushback is because other people don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with it at all. Why don't they want to deal with it is a good question. I feel like it's a good question. 5 of Cups, Queen of Swords. There's somebody around this situation that's just, it doesn't matter what you do, it's still going to be wrong. Doesn't matter what you do. That's the 5 of Cups. It's kind of like, no matter what goes right, that's still more wrong than right. That's what I keep getting with that. And the person there is like, whoever they're dealing with is not shy about telling people that. They point out what's not right. That might be one of the reasons that when you try to take control, or if there's something you want to do, they're kind of like, might as well, because we're still going to get flack for it being wrong no matter what we do anyway. I'm also getting that reiterated over here with the challenge card, with what you're dealing with. The Star card and the Magical Powers, which the Magical Powers talks to me about like the Magician energy. The person who complains might like complaining. There's people like that in the world. I don't think that's a new thing. Certain people just like to complain. That's just literally what they do. They're looking for what went wrong so they can complain about it. And it's kind of like an energy vampire thing, just to be fair. But that is going on here. So we're just in case you're wondering why this would go your way. Yeah. And I feel like whoever you're dealing with is also trying to hold that same energy back. They don't really want to deal with it. This is the 7 of Wands. They're just trying to hold that energy back. They don't want to deal with it. That's another reason why this can go very easy for you. Are you going to get, if you go forward with this, are you going to get flack for it? Yeah. Yeah, yes and no. Yeah. I don't see it holding you down. You're probably going to hear about it, but it's like somebody's going to hear about it either way. It doesn't. I don't feel like it's not like an earth-shattering thing. I feel like it's one of those things where people notice that you had initiative to do something. I feel like it's kind of like 6 to 1, half a dozen to the other. So I don't feel like anybody's going to hold anything against you, because I feel like if you move forward, this situation will go better than it looks like it currently will. The situation will improve and it'll do better than it would have. It's very interesting when you have these people who like to complain and they like to point out everything that went wrong. Yet where were they when things needed to go right? And then you hear that little line of like, well, that wasn't my job. It wasn't my job to make it go right. It's my job to show you where it went wrong. Yeah, you're super helpful. That's great. Whoever that is. Okay. Whatever you're setting up, it does seem like it feels very random. If I'm getting when you're setting it up, when you're doing what you're doing, your random energy, you have some random energy going on there. You're going to figure out what's not right, what's going to work better. You're going to find the best path possible for this situation. It's a situation that won't be the best, but it could be better. And you are improving it. I get your card. Where's your card? That's the Wheel of Fortune coming in, but there's your card, the Temperance card. This is your element. This is where you make the best effect. Sometimes people don't want to praise something that actually went the best it could. And I feel like whoever's complaining about a situation here are not taking into consideration that the situation wasn't going to be perfect. It never was going to be. And this is like you're one of the best case scenarios. You're making it better than it was. You're improving it. It's better than it was. Maybe one of the better outcomes you could have gotten. It was never going to be perfect. Never going to be. I do feel like other people are going to realize that you have a lot of creativity, and people are going to look for you after that in a good way. People are going to search you out in a good way when they see all the creativity you brought to the situation and how you made this different. I also see you kind of looking back like, well, I wasn't thinking of it that way, but that's how it worked out. It just worked out the best I could. I did what I did in the moment. It was in front of me, and I just did it. I didn't really think about it. I just did it. It's kind of like if you start drawing, and before you know it, you realize you're drawing something, and you don't know what you're drawing, and you're just drawing something, and you see the picture at the end, and you're like, oh, I was drawing a willow tree. I wasn't even thinking of it, but it wasn't consciously in my mind, but I just kept doodling, and then look at that. I finally did create something that I didn't realize I was creating. It's like that type of thing. Other people are gonna want your assistance after this. I feel like when I was talking before about somebody like, they're not really praising you, they're not really condemning you for the situation. It's the person complaining again, because I saw that 5 of Cups with this. Whoever complains about this situation, they're gonna complain about you like they complain about this situation every time. It's just you're gonna be the target. But there's gonna be other people who see your value and see your creativity, and they're gonna try to pull you closer to them. So keep that in mind. This is worth it for you. Is there something? Yeah, because I see that. You're going to make... What is that? Okay. Hold on. 4 of Swords, which is healing. That's good. And then the Hierophant. Hierophant's interesting. It's a good card. It's a good energy. Doesn't usually match Sagittarius because it can be very restrictive and have a lot of boundaries and a lot of rules that can be strangling for a Sagittarian. But you're making a lot of good acquaintances here. People really do feel like you did really good with the situation. Whoever's complaining, just smile and nod and go through that situation however you have to. But realize there's other people around this, either just as important or maybe even more important, seeing what you did and how you made things better. And those people are the ones who are going to help you forward based on what you did with this situation. Do you have to do this? No. You don't. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. But if you do it, it's going to go to your favor in the long run. Anything else with that? I keep seeing the 4 of Swords. It came up on the dice, but I see it over here too. By you getting involved and doing what you want to do, it doesn't just benefit you. It benefits other people too. Just keep that in mind. It's not going to just benefit you. I hope that you can see this card. It's a healing card. It's just, I think this is why I don't usually use this deck, because I feel like when I use it for other people, they don't really care that there's not, they don't care for the point that there's not really pictures. There's just kind of like the basic thing going on there. I don't mind it. I mean, I can read the card either way, but fine. It's fine. I think that's why I don't usually use this deck. All right, what else do we have here? Anything else for Sagittarius? I think that's it. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.